Hey, kings and queens. Before I met my husband, Art, I spent over 6 years dating after my first marriage. And let me tell you, it often felt like Whitney Houston's song, same script, different cast. Different faces, different names, but the patterns were all the same. I kept finding myself in situations that looked promising at first, but ended up unsafe, unhealthy, and simply not right for me. It wasn't until I learned how to identify red flags that I began to break the cycle and prepare myself for the love I truly deserve. Have you ever noticed how we can repeat the same patterns in relationships without even realizing it? After my first marriage ended, I promised myself things would be different. But instead of slowing down and paying attention to the warning signs, I fell for the familiar behaviors dressed up in new clothes. The same controlling behaviors, the same lack of communication, the same unwillingness to grow. Different person, same results. Why? Because I was ignoring the red flags and focusing only on the hope of what I wanted the relationship to be. Learning how to spot red flags. What changed everything for me was learning to identify red flags early. Red flags are not just little quirks or bad habits. They are warning signals. They say, pay attention because this will cost you peace later. Here are a few of the ones I learned to stop excusing. The lack of respect for boundaries. If someone constantly pushes past your no, your values, or your limits, that's not passion, it's disrespect. Emotional inconsistency. When someone is loving one day and distant the next, it creates confusion and instability. That's not love, that's control. And avoidance of accountability. The problem is always your fault and they never own their mistake. That pattern leads to blame and shame and isolation. Someone tries to pull you away from family or support systems. That's not love, it's control. These were the red flags that kept repeating in my story until I chose to see them for what they really were. Choosing differently. Once I stopped excusing these red flags, I finally gave myself permission to say, I deserve better. That shift prepared me to recognize the difference when real love came along. So when I met Art, I didn't just see a man, I saw his character. I saw consistency. I saw respect. I saw a partner willing to grow, not just charm me. And because I had learned to identify what was unhealthy, I was finally ready to embrace what was healthy. I share this because many of us live that same script, different cast story. But cycles can be broken. When you learn to see red flags for what they are, you stop repeating the past and start building the future. So my encouragement to you is this. Don't ignore the warning. Don't settle for potential. Look at patterns, not promises. And remember, you are worthy of a love that is safe, healthy, and real. That's what prepared me for Art. And that's what will prepare you for the relationship that's meant for you. So remember these rules. Rule number 1, don't ignore patterns. Patterns speak louder than promises. Rule number 2, if it costs you your peace, it's too expensive. And rule number 3, love should not feel just scary. Love should feel safe. I thank you for listening to me, and I hope these red flags rules have helped you. And if it has, please share this with someone who you feel may benefit from it. And until next time, be blessed.